I'm Jeroen Rasquin, partner of Monhaar Law, and we would like to give you 5 tips to avoid problems within your startup. Tip 1. Start with a shareholders agreement. A shareholders agreement can prevent a lot of problems. Let's face it, starting up your own company is like getting married. So think about all the different situations you may encounter during the life of your company. For example, what if one of the shareholders wants to step out, gets ill, or even dies? What are the rules in case of an exit? And what in case of a major disagreement between the shareholders? How can we divorce in a proper and quick way without affecting the company? So avoid problems in the future, and above all avoid ending up in court by making the proper arrangement before getting married, so you can focus fully on your business.
Tip 2. IP matters. Does IP matter for a startup? Yes, it does. IP represents value for a startup. So think of a good set of contracts. Make sure that these IP rights belong to you. Do you hire somebody or do you ask them to create something for your startup? Make sure that these contracts transfer the IP rights to your startup. This applies to students, external suppliers, but also and above all to your staff. So go and check your contracts or take some time for good legal advice.
Tip 3. Equity is not a currency. Initially, try to keep your cap table as clean as possible. Never pay for services using shares, and keep in mind that equity is a very valuable asset. For a correct and equitable equity split, focus on the future of your company while weighing the different commitments and risks each founder is bringing to the table. Remember, it's a marathon and we're only just at the start.
Tip 4. Put it in writing. So a golden rule to avoid or remedy litigation is to have written evidence, to have a contractual framework. Why is this important? Because if you go to court, a judge will first of all look at signed contracts, supporting documents or emails. So it's important to have a paper trail. If you don't have a written agreement, don't hesitate to just send a confirmation email yourself, for instance stating, "Dear Madam Sir, I refer to our telephone call earlier today and I hereby confirm ABC." Just list up the principles, so this email will also serve as evidence of your agreement before court.
Tip 5. If you need an extra hand on board, do think about whether you prefer working with employees or with freelancers. Freelancers provide you with more flexibility and require less administration. But a freelancer is entirely free to organize his work as he sees fit. Employees, on the other hand, you can give detailed instructions and supervise their work. Hiring an employee does require quite some administration, and you should know that your total employment cost will be quite a bit higher than just the salary. There is a government incentive for hiring a first employee for whom you'll pay little to no social security contributions. A payroll agency can assist you further with this.